Why, hello, collectors. It's Julian from BD Cosmos. I'm back for a new week of what's new in stock at the store. I am terribly sorry I missed last week. It got a kind of little hectic, and didn't have time on Saturday. And so, unlike this last week, I'm filming Friday, so we can do this with literally no one else in the store. I'm all alone. I don't even have staff with me. So we've got books this week. We've got Secret War, Nick Fury's Secret War from by Michael Bendis. I've got the volume 1. This is the DM cover. The main cover is available on back order on the website. So this is $93.75, 75 USD. It is below the $99 mark, so you need to combine with other books. I'm not quite sure why I've been doing Teen Titans. I think this is a back order I left with Universal like in December or November, and it finally got fulfilled. I'm not really sure. Anyways, Edge of Balance. This is the Premonition book. These are Viz manga that I'm missing quite a few of them from the High Republic era, but this is the newest one I just released. From Ghost Machine, Rook Exodus. This is Yannick Paquette with Jeff Johns. I don't want to say it's the best selling of the single issues, but it was the one that I kept restocking more often. And I think the first print number 1 is the one the most valuable. It was short, definitely the shortest print of all of them. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by Rook's Exodus, and I have a copy for myself I want to read. Even EB wants to read it. She's going to come pick it up as soon as she's available. Anyways, Rook Exodus. Fantastic Four, which is the Marvel 2-in-1 from Chip Zdarsky. Defenders Epic Collection. Venom War, the complete trade paperback is now in stock. I'm sure they're going to announce eventually an omnibus for the entire, all the tie-ins. Then we've got Rat City, Volume 1. This is Spawn 2099, if you were not aware. Erica Schultz is writing this. Then we've got King Spawn, Volume 6. Batman Off-World, the main cover, not the DM cover, but I can get more of the DM cover as well. We've got The Century reprint from Paul Jenkins, the original story, now that the Thunderbolts is coming out soon. From the Vault, this is the David McLeany's, James DeMatteis. Death in the Family, Robin lives. So what if Robin had lived instead of Robin had died? Manga, we've got Destroy All Humans, Volume 3, with Destroy All Volumes 1 and 2 in stock. This is the MTG tie-in book, and I believe the ones that are first prints, so I have first prints of 2 and 3, so they have an MTG card inside. A couple of more manga that I've received. I've got here Versus Love, it's a Yaoi book. The Trapped Former Villainous Wants to Escape from the Sadistic Prince, Volume 1. And then the Long Summer of August 31st. It was just a small romance book as well. Absolute Zero Year with a very nice slipcase on top of this. This is a clear slipcase, very nice. Time Waits from David Brothers and the Chip Zdarsky. This is a distillery book. So I've got the main cover in DM. DM is obviously very much more expensive, but I expect that to go down now that they've got distribution for PRH later this year. So I expect the Canadian price to be much more manageable, not having to deal with Diamond. Oh yeah, sorry. Nightwing hardcover. This came out last week, but I had so many damages, so now I have a spare copy of that one. Mentioning that this is coming to PRH. Boom now is completely at PRH. There's still some books that are going to be going through Simon & Schuster and Diamond, but I've been checking restocks, and the prices are all over the place. So I was complaining a couple of years ago that Boom had stopped printing Canadian pricing on their books, and because of that, Penguin are now pricing their books as if the U.S. price is the Canadian price. So Something's Killing Children hardcover, Volume 2, that one does not have a Canadian price on it. So the new Canadian price is $49.99. So I have to adjust a lot of prices in our system to reflect that. The Berserk Deluxe hardcover, I still have some of the slipcase edition. I think I have a copy left. The Simon & Schuster price that I paid for is 91 Canadian. Well, now it's being reduced because there's no Canadian price printed on the book. So I have adjusted some of them, like that Something's Killing Children, and I've restocked them because they're easier to restock than placing orders from Simon & Schuster. Not that it's difficult to place orders with Simon & Schuster, it's just longer with them. Versus I have to send an email, wait till customer service handles it, and then it takes 4 to 6 weeks for them to process in a back order. Versus PRH, I just go to the website, add to cart. The discount is not the same. It's a lower discount but it is free shipping. So, and it is Canadian pricing that's lower, so it's better for you guys and easier for me to handle. But I don't like the fact I have a lower discount than if I order anything else from PRH. It is what it is. I expect like the distillery stuff will probably have a lower discount, just like their Condensa books are lower discount. Anyhow, FOC stuff this week. I forgot to check again. I'm really sorry. Please check our FOC. It'll be linked. You have until Sunday night to place your orders, and then on Monday morning I start editing everything and then locking my orders. I will have extra stock, but once I sell it, I can't guarantee it. Someone just emailed us about, hey, are you getting the signed edition of the Spawn Deluxe Edition 8? Well, if no one pre-ordered it, I'm not gonna order some. So I can't guarantee stuff if no one orders stuff. But I'm happy to usually order stuff that people have pre-ordered, or stuff that like I feel like we can move anyways. But like that Spawn Deluxe Edition, signed edition. Well, first of all, the Spawn Deluxe Edition, everyone knows they were like bottom barrel pricing on Amazon. But the signed edition, I still have stock of number 7. So it's hard for me to like commit to books that I don't know if they're gonna move. So check our FOCs. They're really important. If you want to lock in you're going to order anyways, don't wait. Lock it in if you're going to order anyways. It helps me determine how many I should get. So all these books, they sold fairly well, so I have extras. Or like, yeah, like Time Waits. I like Chip Zdarsky, and I think I like to support Canadian authors. And he tends to sell in books anyways. Yeah, so that's it. So that's the news. PRH sale, that's still ongoing. You've still got a couple more weeks for PRH sale. The delay is longer than usual. It's not my fault. It's entirely on the PRH side. I think they're just being lambasted with orders. So things that I've ordered like already the first week, I don't think I've got anything yet, but I'm sure some stuff are coming in soon. So yeah, it's coming in as fast as possibly can. And besides that, the Daredevil by Chip Zdarsky Omnibus 2, the reprint is already sold out. I don't know if they're going to reprint it again with the 54% tariffs on books printed in China. I don't know what's going to happen to that. I know that's not going to be good for us. If tariffs on books that Marvel prints in China, I'm sure a lot of them is going to be moved to Turkey, because they were splitting between Turkey and China. Hopefully that's going to be the case, but still, I assume there's at least a 10% tariff on Turkey. I didn't pay attention to the other 185 countries that are being tariffed. Anyhow, USMCA needs to be renegotiated with Carney. Who knows how that's going to work out? Well, I mean, if it's Carney or Pierre Poilievre, who knows? Will be the next prime minister, but obviously USMCA will determine what's going to happen for printed books, because that will protect Transcontinental here in Montreal, Greater Montreal, to print our books. So like at least DC and Image hardcovers can still be printed normally. Also, something a reprint schedule. I just got word from Simon Schuster that the reprint for Invincible hardcover book 3, the third, is now completely sold out. So book 1 and book 2 are still available, and I've reordered more. But book 3, the reprint schedule is for June 5th. But there's no ETA when they'll actually be in stock after that. So there is a reprint coming from Skybound. And so I expect to get more copies later this summer. So that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you very much to listen to me rambling. Look up these catalogs if you want to see what's on on our newest catalogs. This is the April catalog. I think I've created most of the things. I think I've got, maybe I'm still missing a little bit smaller printers, smaller publishers on the catalog. When your backlog and you've got a little less employees. I've got a lot of employees who are on going to be on summer vacation. I'll have more time to be able to do stuff. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We'll speak again soon, and bye for now.